Okay, guys, this is another episode of Crypto Blitz, Turbo Technical Breakdowns. And I'm very excited about this episode because the past few days, the crypto market has been going crazy. Okay? Trump spoke at a Bitcoin conference, which happened in Nashville a few days ago. And he said a lot of things about Bitcoin. But one of the things that he said was that crypto is going to the moon, and he wants America to be the nation that leads the way. And that's very bullish, guys, okay? Especially because Trump is probably going to become the next president of the United States. And the US is such a powerful country that if it backs Bitcoin, and then if China follows too, that is going to make Bitcoin's price skyrocket. Okay, guys? So this is what us Bitcoiners and crypto traders, crypto investors really want. We want Bitcoin's price to skyrocket. Okay? So in this video today, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance. We're going to look at Ethereum and Solana, and I'm going to talk about how Solana has been outperforming Ethereum the past few days. And then I'm going to show you a few other altcoins that I want to put to your attention, because many of these altcoins right now are currently at range lows. So there are very many good buying opportunities for us right now. Okay? So let's see what we have. First, we're going to look at Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin USDT daily chart. Okay? Let's start with a general idea. I talked about this before. As you see here, Bitcoin has been forming a cup and handle pattern. Okay? This is the cup, the rounded bottom, and this is the handle. Now, how do we find the target of this pattern? If we measure the distance from the neckline of the cup and handle pattern, which is this white horizontal line that I have on the chart, if we take the distance from the neckline all the way down to the bottom of the pattern, and then move this to the breakout point, some people like to start right at the neckline, others like to start at the all-time high. Okay, you will see that the measured move that we have for the cup and handle pattern ranges between 118,000 and 128,000. Okay, guys? So this is what we expect Bitcoin to do during this bull run. Okay? We want Bitcoin to break above the handle. Okay? Break above the cup and handle pattern. Maybe get a retest. A continuation move to the upside, hitting the target, the measured move that we have here on the chart. Okay? Now, if we zoom in to the 4-hour chart, this is the handle of the cup and handle pattern, right? Bitcoin has been moving inside this pattern for a while. Okay? As long as Bitcoin has been moving inside this channel, we traders have to assume that price action is going to continue moving inside the channel. And we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the channel until we get a breakout. Okay? So if you guys want to trade this in a more safe manner, you should wait until Bitcoin breaks above the handle, above this channel. Okay? Another idea, if you want to trade this in a more aggressive manner, would be, first of all, to wait and see if we're going to get another pullback all the way down here to this bottom trend line of the handle of this channel. Okay? So you guys have the opportunity to start accumulating around these areas here, as close as you can to this key level of support. You see 1, 2, 3 touches. We might get a fourth one. Okay? Nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. However, what we currently see on the chart is a retest of the cup and handle neckline. Okay, guys? Which is very bullish. Also, on the 4-hour chart, we've broken above the 200 moving average. So we might start bouncing here, okay? Above the 200 moving average. And that's going to be very bullish. That's going to be an indication that we are uptrending. Okay? Now, this is Bitcoin's price action. Okay? Bitcoin was at range lows, basically, a few days ago, at July 24th. And we saw a very nice pump all the way up here to range highs at around 70,000. And today we had a small pullback. Okay, we love pullbacks like this, guys. We are wolves in this channel. We buy fear. Okay, we buy red candles. We never buy green here. So because Bitcoin had this very nice pump the past few days, Bitcoin dominance pumped also. Okay, as you see here, this is the Bitcoin dominance daily chart. Bitcoin has been moving inside this rising wedge. Okay, we have a range here. This is range high, mid range, range lows. We came all the way from range lows to range highs in the BTC dominance. Okay, and we're currently experiencing a pullback. Now, as you might know already, when Bitcoin dominance is trending up, it's good for Bitcoin, but it's bad for altcoins. Okay, usually. And then, on the other hand, on the other side, when Bitcoin dominance is pulling down, this is very good for altcoins. Okay. The ideal scenario is Bitcoin to start moving sideways and Bitcoin to start moving down in order for altcoins to pump hard. Okay, guys? So for those of you who want to see a very nice move in altcoins, this is what you want to see. A pullback of the Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin moving slowly down, okay, or sideways. But you don't want to see Bitcoin plummeting, okay? Especially if you're trading BTC pairs. So if this happens, it's going to be very good for altcoins, okay? Now, talking about altcoins, let's look at the king of altcoins, which is Ethereum. This is Ethereum USDT daily chart. As you see here, Ethereum has been moving inside this falling wedge. A falling wedge has a 65 to 70% chance of breaking to the upside, okay? As you see here, we had a nice breakout. The falling wedge broke to the upside, okay? Breakout, and what do we see now? A retest. So we basically turned that previous key level of resistance, this red trend line that was working as a key level of resistance before. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. We had a sixth one here, but we managed to break above. So the breakout and a retest of this indicates that we turned the previous key level of resistance into a support. And that's very bullish, okay? Because this shows that Ethereum might continue trending higher. Also, what we currently see here on the chart is that Ethereum put a higher low, which is another bullish idea, okay? So after the breakout, Ethereum tried to break above this key level of resistance at 3,532, but it got rejected, okay? And then after this rejection here, we had a pullback, which brought us to the retest of this previous key level of resistance that we turned it into a support, okay? And now we broke above this previous key level of resistance, and currently it works as support. This is the 0618 Fibonacci level, located at 3,258, okay? And as you see here, we have a nice bounce. So we might see a continuation move to the upside soon, okay? Breakout, retest, continuation move to the upside, very possible. Now let's look at the measured move. From this key level of support all the way up here to this previous high that Ethereum put in at 3,974. This is about a 22% move, guys, okay? Which is not that crazy for Ethereum. Ethereum can do this, especially if Bitcoin starts moving slowly down or sideways, okay? Now be careful because Bitcoin is the king. If Bitcoin starts pulling back aggressively, this is not going to be good for altcoins. And therefore, it's not going to be good for Ethereum either, okay? So what we want is Ethereum moving down slowly or moving sideways and Bitcoin dominance to pull back in order for Ethereum to start pumping nicely. Okay. Now, eventually during this bull market, during this altcoin season, Ethereum is going to break above this, okay, and continue trending higher. It's a matter of time, guys, okay? There is going to be times in this coming bull market when Ethereum will be outperforming Bitcoin, okay? Just like the previous bull market and the bull market before this. This happens every time. Now, after Ethereum, we're going to talk about Solana a little bit. Look at this. This is the general idea, okay? We're looking at SO USDT daily chart. We had a nice rounded bottom, and Solana had been moving inside this triangle pattern, this falling wedge, for a while, okay? But just like Ethereum, okay, let's zoom in so you can see better. Just like Ethereum, Solana managed to break above the falling wedge. Look at this. Ethereum broke out and got a retest, and then Solana did the same. We broke above, and we had a retest, okay? As I told you, this falling wedge has a 65 to 70% chance of breaking to the upside, and this played out. So this is very bullish for Solana, okay? We broke above this previous key level of resistance at 175.32. We came all the way up here and had this breakout of this previous key level of resistance at 187.54. But the same day, we came back down again, below this key level of resistance. And we had a nice bounce here, turning this previous key level of resistance into a support at 175.32. And what we want to see Solana doing is basically maybe get a nice bounce here and continue moving to the upside. If you want to trade this aggressively, okay, it might be a very good idea for you to start scaling in above this key level of support at 175.32. If Bitcoin comes back down again, okay, below the neckline and continues to trade lower, we might see a nice pullback on Solana, which is going to be a better buying opportunity for us. So if Bitcoin starts going down, starts plummeting basically, we might see a pullback all the way down here to this key level of support at 161.73. So this is another area that you should be watching for, okay? Very good area to start scaling in. This basically would be another retest of this trend line, a retest of the breakout of this falling wedge, okay? Now, if you guys want to trade this in a more safe manner, I think you should wait until the price action breaks above this key level of resistance at 187.54. Breakout, maybe get a retest, continuation, move to the upside. Now, I have a few targets here on the chart. The measured move from the current levels all the way up here to this level, Fibonacci level, which is the previous all-time high, right? It's about a 45% move, okay, guys? And if Solana pulls back all the way down here to this key level of support at 161.73, the move high, it's about 100% move, guys, okay? So this is a very nice move, a very nice trade to make some money out of Solana. Solana is a large cap, just like Ethereum. So it needs quite a lot of money, a lot of liquidity in order to make big moves, okay? So this is a very nice move for Solana. Solana can do this, guys, okay? Solana is going to be one of the best performing altcoins during this market. I know many of you are already watching it, but if you don't sleep on Solana. Solana is going to make big moves in the overall Solana ecosystem, okay? So we looked at Ethereum, broke above the falling wedge. We looked at Solana, broke above the falling wedge too. Now, what I wanted to talk about is this chart right here. This is SO ETH 1-day chart. Solana over Ethereum daily chart. So this chart is basically showing you how Solana is performing against Ethereum, right? Therefore, when this chart is trending down, something like this, that means that Ethereum is outperforming Solana. Okay, guys? When this chart is trending down, that means that Ethereum is outperforming Solana. when this chart is moving sideways, something like this, that means that neither Solana nor Ethereum are outperforming each other. Okay? And when this chart is moving upwards like this, that means that Solana is outperforming Ethereum. So look at this. Over here, Solana did outperform Ethereum. Okay? It's obvious. Now, if we zoom in, we see that Solana has been outperforming Ethereum the past few days. Okay? It's been a couple of days since, let's say, June 22nd all the way to July 30th. Solana has been outperforming Ethereum. And therefore, Solana might continue to outperform Ethereum. Okay? It's very possible. And this will show here on this chart if it continues moving higher. Okay? Now be careful because this is a key level of resistance right here. Okay? You see we have the rejection here, another rejection, another rejection, another one. People took profits again here. Okay? Had 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. So what we want to see is Solana over Ethereum breaking above this key level of resistance. Okay? And maybe get a retest and a continuation move to the upside in order for Solana to outperform Ethereum. Okay, guys? So if you want to trade this safe, in a more safe manner, you should wait until we break above this key level of resistance and turn it into a support. Okay? I have a few targets here on the chart based on Fibonacci levels. From the current levels all the way up here to this level at 0.1176, this is over 115% move, guys. Okay? So this is going to be a very nice move out of Solana when it starts outperforming Ethereum. Okay? If we look back here, you'll see that Solana started outperforming Ethereum all this time. And lately, we had a consolidation, let's say. Okay? And then we might see Solana starting outperforming Ethereum again, coming all the way up here. Okay? During this bull market, during altcoin season, money will flow from Bitcoin to Ethereum, and then there's going to be a time when money flows from Ethereum to Solana too, and from Bitcoin to Solana, okay? Because Solana is a large cap, just like Bitcoin. So after Bitcoin starts trending up higher, right, breaking above the cup and handle pattern, people are going to take profit sometimes when they are happy with the move and the profits that Bitcoin brought. And therefore, when investors get tired of Bitcoin, basically, and they lose interest, they will try to find alternative ways to increase their profits. And that means that they will start investing into other altcoins. And the first altcoins that these investors are going to start investing in are going to be large caps like Ethereum and Solana. And based on this chart, there is going to be a time when Solana is going to be outperforming Ethereum. Okay, guys? So watch Solana. Very good altcoin to have in your watch list. Don't sleep on it. Okay. Now, let's look at a few altcoins that I want to put to your attention. First one, another cup and handle pattern, my favorite. This is SSV USDT daily chart. If we take a look here at CoinMarketCap, SSV is SSV Network. Okay. What is SSV Network? It's a decentralized staking infrastructure that enables the distributed operation of an Ethereum validator. Okay, guys? SSV is one of the coins that I am watching, and I am expecting a big move from this. Okay, so let's move. As I told you, this is SSV USDT daily chart. This is the cup and handle pattern. This is the cup. Nice rounded bottom. Rounded bottom. Don't pay the bills, guys. Okay, you know how it goes. This is the handle. Very nice triangle pattern. So watch for a breakout above the triangle. Okay. As long as the price action moves inside this pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. So we have to assume that it's going to do something like this until we get a breakout. Breakout, maybe get a retest, continuation, move to the upside, hitting the targets. The targets that we have here on the chart are from the current levels all the way up here to the first target at 63.73. It's a 105% move, guys. Okay. Second target at 77.99, 153%. Third target, 96.53, 211%. And that's the previous all-time high, right? And the last target, all the way up here at 116.35, it's a 276% move, guys. Okay. SSV. Very nice pattern. Very nice altcoin to have on your watch list. Next, auction. Also, SSV has a 313 million market cap, guys. Okay. Which is not as big as other altcoins. So it has a lot of upside. Okay. Next, auction. The ticker is auction. The name of the token is bounce token. Okay. Auction as a service. Bounce's fully decentralized auction platform uses blockchain technology to ensure more transparent, efficient, and accessible auctioning, bidding and buying processes for Web3 users. Another nice altcoin to have on your watch list. Look at this pattern. Another cup and handle pattern. My favorite. Now, you might be wondering, why is this cup off? It's not off, guys. It's just that I draw these lines using the logarithmic chart, okay? So we're going to use the log chart, and look how perfect this cup looks now. So this is bounce token, USDT, daily chart, logarithmic chart, okay? Cup, handle. We have been moving inside this channel. Again, as long as the price action is moving inside the channel, you have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the channel until we break out, okay? So we have to assume that we're moving inside the channel until we get a breakout. So watch for a break above the handle. Watch for a breakout above the channel, okay? Breakout, maybe get a retest, continuation, move to the upside. Now, I have a few support levels here. This is a very nice accumulation zone, okay? So if price action comes all the way back here again, this is a very nice entry zone for you, okay? Look at this. This is going to be a very nice buying opportunity for you, okay? So plan A, wait and see if we're going to get another pullback all the way back here, okay? Plan B, watch for a breakout above this channel, okay? This is the 0618 Fibonacci level. We are currently bouncing on top of it. Look at this. You see this? We are above it right now. So this might be a very good time for you to start scaling in, guys. But if you want to play it safe, in a more safe manner, you should wait until we get a breakout first, okay? Buy the breakout, buy the retest if it happens, and then wait for a continuation, move to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets. Now, let's look at the targets. From the current levels, all the way up here to the first target at 46.10, this is a 170% move, guys, okay? Very nice move. The market capitalization of bounce token is only 114 million, okay? So there is a lot of upside here too. The measured move from the current levels all the way up here to the second target at $93, it's a 450% move, guys, okay? Third target located at 230, 1,267% move. Fourth target at 621, 3,500, okay? Over a 3x move. Next target. Located at 1,260, 7,326%. Okay. So auction is a very nice altcoin to have on your watch list with a lot of upside. Okay. This is actually a 70x. 30x, not 3x. I made a mistake. So that's great. Okay. Auction. Bounce token. It's a new token. It was created November 2021. A relatively new token. Okay. Next, Victoria VR. What is Victoria VR? Let's see. What's the market cap? We have some info here. Victoria VR is an AI virtual world. Okay. Beyond VR gaming. AI platform. Leading the way with AI integration. VR ecosystem. So Victoria VR is an AI token basically. Okay. With a market cap of only 43 million. So just by looking at the market cap, we can tell that there is a lot of upside here. Okay, guys. Let's look at the chart. I love AI tokens. Look at this crazy structure. Huge structure for huge profits. Okay. Previous all-time high, we had a double tap here at around 0.6061. That's a crazy move. And then since then, December 2021, January of 2022, we started pulling down. Okay. Markup phase, distribution, markdown phase. And currently, we're back at accumulation phase again. Look at this. After the markdown phase, accumulation phase follows. Look, this was the first one, first accumulation zone, okay? Or you can include this too. Then we had another small markup phase, distribution, markdown, and we came back to this accumulation zone again, okay? Now, this support level here might be a very good opportunity for you to start scaling in, okay? One of the best actually, based on this chart. So you want to accumulate as close as you want to this bottom part of the accumulation zone, okay? Now, we might get a small pullback again, touching these support levels soon. It looks like it, okay? We might see something like this before the next markup phase. So what we want to do is start accumulating here as close as we want to the bottom part of the accumulation zone, and then wait for the markup phase to kick in order to hit the targets that we have here on the chart. Now, let's see this. We're still in log. No, this is regular. Good. The measured move from this key level of support right below the current price levels to this level that's located at 0.05496, which is the recent all-time high that we saw. This is about a 726% move, guys. Okay. Very nice move. However, what if VR breaks above this level and then comes all the way up here, close to the previous all-time high? Let's look at this move. On the current levels, all the way up here, the previous all-time high. That's a 5,800% move, guys. Okay, that's a crazy move. Huge structure for huge upside, huge profits. And currently, just like many other altcoins, VR is trading at range lows. Okay, so watch it. Very nice altcoin to have on your watch list. Next one, LYNX. Look at this chart. This is a very new altcoin. It was created. Let's see. Let's look at coin market cap because I don't trust MEXC in terms of when a coin was created. LYNX. This is a small cap, guys. Look at this. Market cap, 2.5 million. Lots of upside. Okay. Yes, it was created in 2024. It was created this year during the month of March. Okay. Now, what is LYNX? LYNX stands as a cutting-edge decentralized exchange. It's a DEX. Okay. DEXs will have their own good time during altcoin season. Liquidity layer, ALM aggregator on the Linea project blockchain. They have their own platform. They revolutionized DeFi, okay? And so on and so on. Small cap. Just by looking at the market cap, we see that there is a lot of possible upside for LYNX. But also, if we look at the chart, look at this. It's currently at the range lows, just like many other altcoins that I showed you, okay? This is the accumulation zone that I have here on the chart. So what you want to do is start building up your bags inside this zone, okay? As close as you can to the bottom part of the zone. But anywhere in here is a very good buying opportunity for you, okay? Now, I also have this trend line here on the chart. This looks like it can be a triangle pattern, but this chart is pretty new, so all I'm going to say for now is that we had a nice touch here of this trend line, a rejection, came all the way down here, and then we came back and had another touch, okay? Now, we might come back up soon to touch it again, okay? What we want to do is we want to accumulate as much as we can during this accumulation period inside this accumulation zone. So what we want to see is LYNX start trending up sometime and then break above this previous key level of resistance that we see here. Okay, one rejection, two, we might get a third one before the breakout. And what we want LYNX to do is break above this previous key level of resistance, turn it into a support, okay, maybe come back a little lower and get a retest of this accumulation zone, and a continuation move to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets, okay? Now, the targets that we have here on the chart, from the current levels to the first target, that's a 140% move, guys, okay? The first target is located at 0.2046. The measured move to the second target, it's 233% move, okay? Over 2x. And the measured move to the previous all-time high, that's located at 0.4664, it's about a 450% move, guys, okay? So LYNX, small cap, DEX, DeFi. DeFi is pumped hard during the previous bull market, and we expect DEXs and DeFis to have their own moment during the coming altcoin season. So in my opinion, LYNX is another small cap altcoin to have on your watch list. And the last crypto that we're going to look at is 1inch. 1inch is a big one, okay? Old school token. I used to hold a lot of 1inch back in the days, but I sold them and I bought other altcoins, okay? For those of you who don't know, DeFi is a DEX, decentralized exchange, in the DeFi space, okay? And they have a very nice platform. 1inch wallet, multi-chain mobile platform, okay? They're working on many different cool things, okay? Market cap is about 441 million already. So this is not a small cap. Many people know 1inch, okay? So this is one of the safest options for those of you who don't want to take big risks. Crypto is risky anyway, but 1inch has been here for a long time, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, okay? In my opinion. Therefore, for those of you who want to play it in a more safe manner, 1inch is a very nice altcoin that has history, okay? And it's been here for a long time. So it's not going nowhere anytime soon. So looking at the chart, looking at 1inch USDT daily chart, we see this very nice rounded bottom, okay? Logarithmic chart, let me change this. This is the regular chart, okay? Had a very nice move all the way up here to the $7.8, guys, okay? During the previous bull market. We had a double tap, distribution phase, and then after the distribution phase, we have a markdown phase, okay? And this rounded bottom that you see, it's the accumulation zone, okay? Now, this might be a very good time for you to start scaling in. Nice rounded bottoms pay the bills, but also we see this nice triangle pattern, okay? Let me zoom in so you can see it better. Look at this. Add a few touches here. Look at this bottom trend line of this triangle. A few touches here, another one, another one. This is a very valid trend line, in my view, okay? Now, as long as price action is inside this pattern, you have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside this pattern, okay? So we have to assume that the price action is going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out, okay? So the plan A here is to accumulate as close as you can to this bottom trend line. So if we see a pullback, okay, you might want to start accumulating around here. This is kind of an aggressive entry, okay? But this trend line is very valid. Decision is yours, up to you. If you want to trade this in a more safe manner, you should wait until we break above the triangle. Buy the breakout, buy the retest, and wait for a continuation move to the upside, hitting the rest of the targets, okay? This rounded bottom here has not been completed yet. It's going to get there. 1 inch it has a 440 million market cap, guys, okay? So it needs a lot of money in order to make a big move, okay? But 1 inch is a very trustworthy token in the crypto space. And therefore, in my view, it's going to make this move sooner or later, okay? As I told you, DEXs and DeFi will have their own time during altcoin season. So you should start accumulating around here, okay? So you guys can take advantage of it. Now, let's look at these targets I have here on the chart. From the current levels to the first target, which is located at 0.52. It's a 50% move, guys, okay? Very nice move out of 1 inch. The second target located at 0.6451 it's a 85% move, guys, okay? And the third target, all the way up here, located at 0.8866, it's a 154% move, okay? Now, let's say that a 1 inch does something crazy and comes all the way back to the previous all-time high, or even break above, right? Let's look at this move out of curiosity. From the current levels to the previous all-time high, that's a over a 2,000% move, guys, okay? 1 inch, it's gonna make it happen, I'm telling you. Many people believe in this coin, okay? Very nice altcoin to have on your watch list. Watch it. For now, watch for a breakout above the pattern, okay? Start accumulating as close as you can to this range lows. So you can take advantage of this move, the bigger move when it happens, okay? Now, that's all I had for you today, guys. But before I go, I want to tell you that for those of you who don't know how to trade these patterns, I created a new playlist on YouTube where I teach beginners and people who are not familiar with the ideas like how to buy the breakout, how to set up stop losses, how to set up alerts, how to read the candlesticks, how to read the charts. All these kind of ideas are being discussed in my YouTube playlist, okay? I post all the information that you need to know in order for you to succeed when it comes to crypto trading. And also, I've created a Telegram group, both for beginners and those of you who know how to trade the breakouts, where I keep sharing with you information, trading setups with Fibonacci levels, okay, of altcoins that I am watching every single day. So click the link in the description, join the Telegram group, and if you're a beginner and you want to learn how to trade this market successfully, the same way that I learned how to trade crypto, watch my YouTube playlist, okay? I'm going to be posting videos every single week and growing this playlist as time goes by. And also my Telegram group, okay? So join my Telegram group, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're a beginner, watch the playlist, okay? It's going to help you so much, you're not going to believe it. Now, in the Telegram group, I post targets that are kind of different than this here, okay, for all these altcoins. And I also post different altcoins that I'm not sharing on YouTube, okay? These are altcoins that are my secret picks. So if you want to have access to those, you gotta join the Telegram group, okay? That's all I had for you today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.